Hello everyone, welcome back to Fanblade. It's day 4. Are you sick of me yet? Yesterday we did a lot of the short scale guitar. Today we're going to get stuck into the short scale bass neck. This needs a scarf joint, and then I also need to cut a fingerboard for it. Now, I can't go to the shop and buy any of the fingerboard material that I like, so I've had a dig around. And I found this very heavy piece of something. I don't know what that is. My suspicion is that it's a variety of red something. Quite honestly, I don't know. If I had to guess, I would have said it was red oak, but that is red oak, and that's clearly something else. This came off a pallet. It's got some sapwood there. I can't really do much with it as it is, but it's just wide enough, and aside from this nail hole here, just long enough from about there, just long enough to get a short scale bass fingerboard out of. So that's pretty much perfect. And like I say, it came off a pallet, and since I dressed it, it's sat there being dead straight, and it's very heavy. I'm confident that that will make a fine, solid, stable fingerboard for this bass. That's good, that's ready for a scarf joint. Some people on Facebook were noting that I had a spare bass neck lying around the place. Yeah, I made a few mistakes when I was building this one. Well, one bad one in particular is that when I was putting the side marker dots in, that one there just kept on taking more and more glue. So I kept on adding more and more glue. And what happened is that the fingerboard swelled up and separated a little bit from the neck. So it was a costly mistake. This bass will never play a note, but I keep it around because it's useful. All the dimensions are there, everything's lined up. It's basically a template at this point. And I'm going to use it to mark out this thing, so I can cut the scarf and glue that up and get that set aside, and then we can think about the fingerboard for it. that went rather better than expected. That piece of wood yielded 5 fingerboards. I was not expecting that. There's a couple of nail holes, but they both wound up... Oh, there's another one there. They both wound up in one there. I can cut that off and that'll probably be a ukulele or something. That one there is just far enough. Where's my guitar? Here we go. Yeah, it's just a little bit too short. That'll be a ukulele as well. That's probably the one I'll use for the bass. Yes, that's a short scale bass. I'll put that aside. That's all good. How long is that? So that's a different. Is that a different hole? Got. Yeah, see, that just misses it. That's perfect. And there's a little bit of sapwood on this one, but I suspect if we line that up and get everything more or less centered, yeah, we just missed the sapwood there. So that's a bit good. I'm rather happy with that. I've chosen that one for the bass. Oh, hang on, there's a nail hole. Oh, no, it's fine. I'll put these 4 aside for future use. I suppose I should try and find out what kind of timber they are now. They're quite heavy. They're very stiff, and they didn't shift at all. They didn't bend. They didn't curve. They didn't try to do anything. So that's good, stable, solid fingerboards. 4 of them. Love it. Next is, just while I'm covered in filth, I'm going to cut out this body blank. So this is the progress so far. I'm relatively happy with that. We're on track. There is a massive mess I've got to clean up in the other area, so I think we'll leave the video here for the day, and I'll go and do that. Then I need to take stock of my hardware and make sure I've actually got enough parts to actually finish these things. But we'll take a look at all of that, as well as doing some truss rods tomorrow. So hit subscribe, come back and see what I can dig up. Thanks.